Hello everyone, Time to Grind here, and today I wanted to talk about Littlewood. And Littlewood is an amazing game that is sort of a combination between Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley, and it's a game that I cannot stop playing at all. So Littlewood takes place after you've already saved the world from a dark wizard that was destroying everything, and because you already saved the world, it's now time for you to rebuild your entire town. And the gameplay in Littlewood is a little bit more of an RPG, and it's like if you took the gameplay of Animal Crossing but sped it up a bunch and gamified it even more, sort of like Stardew Valley. And the game is so freaking addicting because it has such a satisfying gameplay loop. As you find new people that want to move into your town, you need to build them houses. And then a lot of the villagers, after living in your town for a while, might have a shop they want to open, or a tavern, or a museum, or a ton of other unique things. And then, once you get enough resources, mainly by mining different types of rocks and chopping down different types of trees, you can build whatever building they are wanting you to build. But then that doesn't even stop what you can do, because now you have a new building or activity that will open up a new type of thing to work towards and keep you coming back, and on top of that you can keep upgrading each building and activity by spending more money and resources. So as an example, you eventually get a mayor's office that allows you to spend money to keep getting different wishes for your town. So it could do things like allowing you to have more crops or fruit trees or decorations in your town, or it could do things like increase your maximum energy. And so you want to keep coming back and checking out the new wishes you can get, but also it has its own little upgrade box that you can spend whatever resources it needs to put some progression into upgrading the building to allow you to get more and better wishes. And this is the same for just about every single thing in the game. There is a blacksmith that allows you to smelt ore to turn it into the usable resources you need, and you can keep upgrading that to allow you to get more resources from the ore and other upgrades, and the same goes with the lumber mill building you have. There is a restaurant that you can cook food and sell it to the people of the town, and you can keep upgrading it to unlock new cooking methods that unlock more dishes you can make. There's a museum you can upgrade that allows you to store more items in the museum, and on top of all of that progression, every single thing you do in this game correlates to a different skill that you level up by doing it. So the more you farm, you level up your farming more. The more you mine, you can level up your mining. The more you cook, the more you level up your cooking. And by leveling up these skills, it allows you to unlock new and cooler things you can do in these fields. Like there's an air balloon that brings you to cool areas like a forest for gathering wood, or a mine for gathering ore, or a bunch of other cool places, but in the forest and the mines you unlock new areas to get materials from when you get to level 30 of mining or wood chopping, and then another at like level 60. And so every single thing you do in this game is giving you progression towards something, whether it's leveling up your skill, or working on upgrades for a building or hobby, or just doing what the people in your town are wanting. And that is another thing I like about the game. The pacing is really, really good. Almost every day, at least in the first couple of hours, you will have villagers asking you to make new buildings to unlock a whole new aspect of the game, or houses for other new villagers, and so you're constantly working on these bigger goals while also spending some time, maybe fishing to make some cool fish dishes in the restaurant to make money, or focusing on catching butterflies or pulling weeds to sell, or gathering more materials just for the projects that you're working on. And because of all of this, it really leads to the feeling of just, I want to play one more day, just one more day, just one more day, and then you look at the clock and like 5 hours have passed. And unlike Animal Crossing, the game isn't played in real time or anything, and it works kind of similar to Stardew Valley, where every time you do an action in this game that would give you any amount of experience, which, like I said earlier, is like every single thing you can do in this game, that takes a little bit of stamina, and you need to go to bed once you get to the end, or you can pass out. And the other really cool aspect of this game that I want to talk about is how the building works. So in Animal Crossing, and even Stardew Valley to an extent, building things is a commitment. But in Littlewood, it's almost like you're in creative mode in Minecraft. At any time you can go into build mode and do things like raise or lower the elevation of the land. You can move buildings you placed freely. You can build roads. When you want to build someone's house or building, as long as you have the materials, you just instantly place it. It doesn't take time to build. And at first I thought this was a little weird, but as I played, I was so grateful for it. It takes the tediousness out of it, and because you're constantly adding new buildings and houses to the town, it's nice knowing that you can just move freely everything around as much as you please. And so overall, Littlewood is just an insanely peaceful and relaxing RPG that has an insane amount of progression and things to work towards, and it's the type of game that you could easily sink 100 hours in without even thinking twice. The graphics are really calm, and it's a really cool pixel art style, and the music goes right along with that. And if you enjoy games like Stardew Valley or Animal Crossing or Harvest Moon or any of these similar, kind of like life sim, city builder, farm games, you need to try out Littlewood. It gamifies the genre so much and puts so many aspects from RPG games in it, it becomes its own one-of-a-kind game that I am having a hard time putting down. But if you have played Littlewood or just from watching gameplay, I would love to know your guys' thoughts in the comments down below. I love having conversations with you guys, and I try to respond to as many people as I can. And if you enjoyed this video, then consider leaving a like down below and subscribing to see more content. I make about 2 video game reviews a week just on a wide variety of games, so subscribe if you want to see more of those in the future. And if you guys are having a great day today, I hope you continue having a great day. If you guys aren't having a great day, I hope you guys start having a great day. But either way, guys, I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. See you guys next time.